Всем привет, с вами Insomniac Games, и мы возвращаемся в Ratchet Clank 2. Как вы видите, я уже перекрасил корабль. Как вы помните, в предыдущей серии мы держали жесткую победу на арене на планете Джоба. А сегодня у нас не сюжет, не. Я вам покажу секретную планету, называется Музей Insomniac. Ой, ну и не, так именно, но чуть по-другому. Но сначала нам надо, как всегда, валюту свою забрать. И это все. Я сегодня только вам покажу только музей, и все на этом. Плюсом насчет музея, там есть, ну, не знаю, здесь нету, конечно, точно навыка, но в PSN есть этот навык. Это я уже точно знаю. Но у нас как PlayStation 2 версия, а у нас его нет. Так, и да, ну, здесь надо спрыгнуть. Ну, подобие вот так надо спрыгнуть, только захватить надо хоть. Ну, нам туда. И мы с помощью нового бага попадем туда. Ну, подзабыл, конечно, как туда добираться, потому что туда очень редко бывал. Специально только для вас хочу показать. Надо, значит, раньше. Спрыгивать. Ха? И самое смешное это, что нам дальше только так, только. Давайте-ка вырежу, если что, неудачные, и вернемся. То, что неудачные моменты называется. Называется у меня. Ага, нам надо чуть дальше. После перезапуска тут да, вот, здесь надо было. Я подзабыл просто. О, видите, там как раз платиновый вал. И наши. Но нам не туда. Нам вот сюда. Я его, кстати, по случайности нашел. Это место в 2007. Я после этого уже хорошо запомнил, потому что тренировался, чтобы туда попасть. И запомнить, потому что забыть очень легко. Да, Insomniac Музей называется. Давай-ка побродим. Так, а там что у нас? А, это на корабль. Ну нам сюда. Вы будете сами, ну, если что, вы читайте сами. Вам даже озвучат сами.
This is Mike Stout. I'm a designer at Insomniac Games. Hi, welcome to the Insomniac Museum. Here you'll see some of the great things that never quite made it into the game, and you'll learn a little bit about life here at Insomniac Games.
Hello, my name is Brian Allgeier, the design director at Insomniac Games. These floating spherical monstrosities are the elusive gravity spheres, which were originally going to be included in Silver City. They proved to be too difficult, and a bit nauseating, to be included. They are preserved here for posterity. Swing shot up to try running around one, and then swing shot again to get off the sphere.
Ну, то есть, кстати говоря, подобие есть. Ну, не буду говорить, какой. Даже видите, написали даже.
Hi there, my name's Tim Trespass. I'm a gameplay programmer here at Insomniac Games. I'm a Leo from Washington, D.C. I like anime and shiny objects. This car was originally going to be included in the battle with the giant robot on Snivlac. Unfortunately, its lack of heavy weaponry proved its bane. It now calls the Insomniac Museum its home.
Вот этого я что-то не припомню, что было. Припоминаю.
Hiya! This is Oliver Wade, the animation director here at Insomniac Games. The three-headed Hydra was a big cut from Ratchet Clank 1. It was originally intended as a mini-boss on Poketaru. Ratchet battled this beast whilst riding a boat through blowfish-infested waters. However, it didn't end up being that much fun at all.
Ну, такого босса там, да, не встречал даже. Я вам все показал в тот раз.
My name is Chris Town, and I'm a tester here at Insomniac Games. Here at Insomniac, we're so hopped up on caffeine that we bounce off the walls! You can do the same with these gravity ramps.
Так. А, ну то, что по стенам. Так, я думаю, что надо там нам изучить. А, помню.
Hi, my name is Sean Whistler, and I'm a tester here at Insomniac Games. Don't worry, Ratchet. You wouldn't have had to fight this monster even if he did make it into the game. This giant bug ship was intended to act as scenery only, flying from place to place to ensure high detail on buildings, while leaving the play area open.
А, то, что как...
Hi, my name is Tony Garcia and I'm a programmer at Insomniac Games. This little demonstration allows you to create your own shot effect. Using the magic of debug technology, you can edit the shot's size and color, and then watch the bandit shoot it at the blockman. Don't feel too sorry for the blockman though, he's evil. Tony Garcia here. This wonder of an explosion was created especially for Ratchet Clank 2. Its extreme versatility allowed it to creep into many different places in the game. You'll even see it in the electrolyzer puzzles. Stand on the blue pad to make your own explosions.
Классно, конечно.
Hello, this is Pedro Hastinas. I am a gameplay programmer at Insomniac Games. This dummy was created to test the new reaction system which we added to Ratchet & Clank 2. With this system, enemies would always be sure to react appropriately to being damaged without a ton of hassle. Go ahead and hit him. He won't mind.
Так,
This was created to test screen buffer effects. Screen buffer effects are used to create things like distortion bubbles and heat hazing. This, however, ends up looking like a hall of mirrors. Can you guess why?
вот почему я выделил целую серию.
These teleporters were originally intended to go into several of the levels. Due to time constraints, however, they were eventually cut.
Так, давайте мы туда чуть позже пойдем. Помните?
My name's Corey Stockton and I'm a designer here at Insomniac Games. You may recognize this drill from Ratchet Clank 1. It was held by a large construction worker who gives you a lump of raritanium. This is originally a weapon called the Revolverator. Ratchet would strike enemies with it and then spin them over his head.
Hey, it's Tim. This monstrosity was intended to be a boss battle fought on the jet ski gadget. Seeing as the jet ski never made it in Ratchet and Clank, however, neither did this boss. May he rest in pieces.
Sean here. This guy was originally intended to be an enemy in the ill-fated jet ski level that never made it into Ratchet and Clank 1. A moment of silence, please, for this gentle giant, torn down in his prime.
Да, некоторые вообще, конечно, вспоминали, да. Вода, что ли?
Hi, I'm Leslie Matheson. I'm a designer here at Insomniac Games. This was intended to be the water system for Ratchet & Clank. However, as even this little patch of water taxes the game engine to its limits, a modified and severely optimized form was what eventually made it into the game. To see this patch in action, press circle.
Я заметил, что такси просто дольше просто. Я почему и не стал на такси. Так, это мы смотрели. Ну что ж, туда тогда пошлите. Если только здесь что-то я упустил. Ага, упускал.
Hello, I'm Carl Grande, the QA manager here at Insomniac Games. This gadget was originally intended for Ratchet & Clank 1. Unfortunately, it didn't make the cut, and so never saw the light of day. It now makes its home here at Insomniac Museum, gone but not forgotten.
Chris here. This helmet was the original model for the Hologuise gadget in Ratchet & Clank 1. It was eventually changed to the handheld model you see in the finished game for reasons unknown. However, we once again suspect it was due to the squirrels with hacksaws.
А ну-ка, что-то будет. А, понятно. Надо, давайте-ка увеличим время. А то очень мало, конечно, у нас. Ну, это только здесь будет, к сожалению.
Mike Stout here. Have you ever wanted to create your own infiltrator puzzle? Well, now you can. Just stand on the blue pad and play around with the values a bit. Confound your friends and amaze your enemies.
Сейчас вернемся. Да.
Mike Stout here. Fear the random robot NPC. This robot never made it into Ratchet & Clank 1 because of the fabled Day of Poultry, when chickens swarmed over our offices and pecked the computer holding this mechanical darling to pieces. We were able to retrieve her eventually, though.
This little widget was used to test our new chunk system. We lovingly call it the corn system. Notice how all the breakables in this game are much prettier? Well, that's corn working hard for you. Give it a whack and see what it does.
Tony Garcia here. Using these 3 blue pads, you can edit the 3 particle effects in the center of the room. Go ahead, play around with them. You can achieve some truly great effects this way.
Ну, это насчет смена огня просто будет на время. Так, мы здесь были. Я хочу просто все показать, чтобы не было просто вопросов потом. Так, это, по-моему, мы не видели.
Corey here. This monstrous robotic squid was created for one of the Ratchet & Clank 2 prototype levels. Since that level never made it into the finished game, however, neither did poor Squiddy.
Так. Это мы видели. Видели. И все, пошлите туда тогда. Там уже все однозначно.
Brian Allgeier here. These escalating rows of blocks were used when we were in the early stages of creating Ratchet & Clank 1. They were used to test Ratchet's jump heights and jump distances to see which would be the most fun. Brian Allgeier here. These ramps get steeper and steeper as you go on. They were used to test how Ratchet's feet respond to different floor angles. It also helped establish that a 45-degree angle was the sharpest that Ratchet should be able to walk up. Brian Allgeier here. These walls, which range from narrow to wide, were used to test wall kick distances for the original Ratchet & Clank.
Я, конечно, играл, вот только здесь нашел. Ну, я, конечно, попытаюсь найти, но Kraken in Time, по-моему, еще есть. Это уже точно. Это сколько, наверное, метров? Или что там? Наверное, метров. Понятно. Короче, вы сами поняли, ребят. Даже увидели. И, наверное, испытали. Напоминаю, у меня оригинальная игра. Оригинал. И она отличается от того, что сейчас на торренте. Это не та. Ну что ж, поехали, то есть назад уже. Вот такая была серия на сегодня, ребят. Сейчас заберем наш бонус, можно сказать. И будем заканчивать. Ну что ж, друзья, на этом тогда все. Ставим лайк, подписываемся на канал. Еще на канал Яндекса эфир. Подписываемся. Ссылочки, как всегда, в описании. И вступаем в группу Одноклассники и ВК. И самое главное, ставим лайки. До скорых встреч, друзья. Бай-бай.
This isn't Fizzwidget.
Would you like a free proto-pet sample? Available today.
Where is he?
Freeze, knuckleheads!
Oh, no.
The two of yous are under arrest for attempting to bump off Mr. Fizzwidget.
But this isn't...
Save it, Fuzzy. You're not fooling anyone. You and your metal buddy just earned yourselves a trip to our new prison. Watch this.
Thugs for Less Prison would like to wish you a happy incarceration. After a poolside orientation, all new inmates will meet one-on-one with a galactic nutritionist. This professional will ensure that you're eating a species-appropriate diet for your entire stay. Next, come check out our fitness spa with your personal trainer. Remember, a prison term can feel twice as long if you're not in proper shape. And for those times when you're just feeling blue, come talk it out with one of our 10 full-time life coaches. They'll help you find your smile again. Thugs for Less Prison. Experience the maximum in security.
What'd you think of that?
That didn't seem so bad. I assume you have provisions for vegetarians.
Of course. Vegan or fruit? Wait a minute! You, take them away! And then pound their ship, too!